If you're thinking about joining JAIN Online, there's a good chance you've already looked at the curriculum, the specializations, and maybe even the fees. But there's one thing most people don't really know until someone explains it. What does an entire semester actually look like? How are you assessed? When do the exams happen? Do you have to travel anywhere? And what happens if you miss an exam? So let's walk through one complete semester together, from your very first assessment all the way to your final result. Every subject you study is worth 100 marks, but those 100 marks aren't decided by one exam at the very end. 30 marks come from the work you do during the semester, and the remaining 70 come from your final exam. What that really means is, by the time you sit for your finals, you've already earned part of your overall score, and every paper throughout the program is written in English. The semester begins with your assessments. You'll take 3 of them, and all 3 happen online through the learning portal. Each assessment carries 30 marks, every question is multiple choice, and there's no negative marking. So it's always worth attempting every question. You'll also get a 7-day window to complete each assessment, which makes it much easier if you're balancing work and studies. You can choose a time that works for you. Once you begin, though, you'll have 60 minutes to finish it in a single attempt. And here's something students usually appreciate. Even though you write 3 assessments, only your best 2 scores are considered. Those 2 scores are averaged, and that becomes your assessment score out of 30. You can write these assessments on any device, so the process is fairly straightforward. Around the 18th week of the semester comes your final exam. This is the part most students are naturally curious about. The first thing to know is that you don't have to travel to an exam center. You'll write the exam from home using your laptop or desktop. Before the exam begins, you'll log in using your student credentials and complete a quick identity verification. Once the exam starts, your webcam and microphone stay on throughout the session because the exam is conducted under online proctoring, very similar to the way an invigilator supervises an exam hall. To take the exam, you'll need a laptop or desktop, a working webcam and microphone, and a stable internet connection. The exam runs for 180 minutes in one sitting, so it's a good idea to keep those 3 hours completely free. To be eligible for the final exam, you'll also need 75% participation in your program activities during the semester. If you've been constantly engaged throughout the semester, this is usually not something you need to worry about. Now, let's look at the question paper itself. It's divided into 2 sections. The first section has 50 multiple choice questions worth 1 mark each. Just like our assessments, there's no negative marking, so every question is worth attempting. The second section is descriptive. You'll get 6 questions worth 5 marks each, and you'll answer any 4 of them. In most cases, around 200 to 300 words per answer is enough. One thing many students don't expect is that you have 2 different ways to submit these answers. If you're comfortable typing, you can type directly into the exam portal. If you prefer writing by hand, you can write your answers on an A4 size sheet, photograph each page clearly, and upload them to the same portal before the exam ends. Whichever option you choose, everything has to be submitted before your time runs out. While you're writing the exam, there are really just 2 important rules to remember. Your webcam needs to remain on for the entire duration of the exam, and you can use only the device you're writing the exam on. Breaking either of these rules is treated as an exam violation, so it's worth keeping both in mind before you begin. Once the exam is over, your assessment marks and your final exam marks are combined to calculate your result. To pass a subject, you'll need an overall score of 40 marks out of 100. You'll also need at least 25 marks out of 70 in the final exam itself. Now, if things don't go according to plan and you either miss the exam or don't clear it, you don't have to repeat the entire semester. You simply register for the next examination cycle, pay the exam fee for that particular subject, and write only the final exam again. Your assessment marks stay exactly as they are, so you don't have to redo that part. And once you've completed every subject in your program, you'll receive a consolidated mark sheet covering your entire degree. Your degree is awarded by JAIN, a deemed-to-be university accredited with NAC A++. The online programs are also UGC entitled, which means your online degree carries the same recognition as a campus degree. So, that's what one semester at JAIN Online actually looks like. 3 online assessments spread across the semester, 1 proctored final exam from home, and a structured evaluation process that builds up over time instead of depending on just one exam. If you're considering the AI integrated MBA or MCA from JAIN Online, I hope this gives you a much clearer picture of what to expect. And if there's something else you would like to know about the student life, classes, projects, placements, or anything in between, leave your question in the comments. We'll cover it in an upcoming video.